Hello, my crafty friends. Um, I had a plan for tonight, and it didn't work out. So I'm doing a backup plan. But I'm not going to get into talking about it until people show up. So, there's Ruth and Janet. Hi, ladies. I'm glad you're here. Um, I'm going to do a little bit of playing with the balloon thing. I saw Mags Lockley's video. Hi, Suze. And um, it reminded me that I had seen someone else make flowers with water balloons, but I couldn't. But I wanted to find that video because she did it a little bit differently. Hi, Becky. Hi, Mitz. It's good to see you. Um. Anyway, I decided I went back and I watched. Her name's Stephanie at Deliberately Creative, and I'll link her video below this when when it's up for. But but anyway, I didn't link it in advance because I'm not sure how to do that. So I'll do it after we're through. But she did some with paint that she had done like pouring medium in, and I'm gonna try that. Hi Patricia, I'm glad you're here. Hi Mary, I'm glad you're here. So we're gonna play with that a little bit, and then we'll do our pick 10. And this may not be as a normal marathon stream like I usually do. But I wanted to do those two things. And so I've got a card here. I had some canvases I wanted to work on because I had bought these little canvases, and I thought it would be fun. I've never poured on a canvas, so I thought I would try it. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you're here. And but I couldn't find the canvases. I put them up somewhere safe. So hi, Danny. So we're gonna do it the way that Stephanie at Deliberately Creative did this. Oh, how fun, Janet. That's worth a try too. Hi, Sherry. How did my covers work out? I'll show you. I think they worked out good. Right now they're just in with with elastic, so that I can pull out pages if I decide I want to pull out pages. But there's this one, and here's the second one. These are both have papers in them from the swap at Aunt Beck's. And then I did this one with the Tyvek that Rose sent my birthday present in, and this is my swap papers from the Painty Paper Swap in my group. So I'm happy with them. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play with this a little bit. I'm going to start with the card. If the card doesn't turn out decent, there's no need to bother with an envelope, right? I have paint over there, that I had mixed up when Hannah and I were doing some pours, and I was surprised they were all still fighting, though it's been months and months. I have them sealed in these little containers, and I've been stirring them up, so there's some air bubbles in it. But I decided that's what I'm gonna use to do this. The only problem is that I only have, I think, one green. Let's see what this one is. I think I didn't mix this one up when I was mixing everything else up. Let me work on this one a second. Yeah, I guess I did. but it's a very pale sea mist green, I think is what they call it. So I have two greens that I can work with. So I probably will put in maybe some blue um, to make my leaves and my black background, and then we'll make the flowers with the other colors. So now the way that Stephanie did this at Deliberately Creative, she had her stuff with her pouring medium all mixed up, and I'm just I used Elmer's glue wall for my pouring medium. So this is the cheap version of acrylic pouring stuff. and and she just kind of sprinkled, did hers like this rather than making specific dots. So let's get a blue too. I might even put some yellow in it because I've got some. Well, let's put it over there. Where's the yellow? The only ones that had separated were the yellow and the gold. Everything else had stayed pretty much mixed up. So we'll just do a little yellow. Okay. Now the way she did this, if I'm not sure I can even do it right, she used a big balloon and she rolled it in that, and then she just kind of rolled it up like this. But I'm going to try with this little one, and it may not work because I want to make my leaves. And after she done, a couple like that, then she just came in and she just did some stuff across the, up the bottom like it was just greenery. And this is obviously not going to be as good as hers because I've never done this before. So well, let's get a little more paint on that. Okay. The balloon looks pretty all by itself, doesn't it? This looks really blue in my screen. I don't know how it looks in yours. Hi, Susan. I'm glad you're here. In my screen, it looks really blue, but there is a lot of green in it. Okay, now she didn't bother to wait. I need to put that on something. Well, maybe it'll be all right when I do the envelope in a minute. Maybe it'll stay put long enough for that. Okay, and I had another. Here it is. Another packaging, and then let's do some red. The red is thickened back up a little bit. I thinned it out some, but I may wish I had thinned it more. Okay, running out of space here. And let's go ahead and add some gold in. That'll be fun. This gold doesn't look really gold. It looks more like caramel until it dries and the white glue is, gone. And then it looks golder. Okay. Now let's see if we can make these work. She was making hollyhocks. So she did her thing like that. And then she came down here. She really pressed down and made a really big one. And then she made them where she pressed down less and less on each one. Let's do another big one down here. Oops, lost my paint. I think that looks kind of pretty. Hi, Tanya. I'm glad you're here. I really do think I like that. May not be quite as good as hers was, but this is the first time I've ever done it, so I'm going to be happy with it. Thanks, Tanya. Hi, Ruby. I'm glad you're here. Okay, now I need to let this sit and dry because there's a lot of paint on there. I'm going to lay down my balloon and hope it doesn't roll off somewhere. We'll play with the envelope. Okay. Okay, let's bring this back. And that little balloon. Let's see what we can get. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in. Okay. No, don't fall off in the floor. That would make a big mess. Hi, Clara. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Janet. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use this to make some flowers. I'm running out of paint. I overdid it. I shouldn't have put those last ones on there because I liked it until I did that. What kind of paints? These are just cheap craft paints mixed with Elmer's glue wall and a little bit of water. Just the, the regular little bottles you get for well, no, I don't think I started late. If I did, it was just a couple of minutes. I may have been a couple of minutes late. I'm not positive. I was having trouble getting everything out here and getting going. Okay. I think I want to get some more paint, different combination of colors, and play some more with that. I had a medium-sized balloon I thought I would use to make um, some smaller flowers, but I didn't even use it. So okay, I need to find something else to play on. I've got some more of those cards somewhere. I'll just do another one. It is fun, Ruby. Don't fold it up. Oh, I lost my chat. Okay, I'm unfolding it. Oops, it doesn't look good now. There is still some paint there, but I think I'm gonna put it off in a painty book because it's not enough to get good paint on my balloon. At least I don't think it is. But let's see what it'll do if I put it on this. I don't know what this is going to do. Okay, does that make y'all happier a little bit? Okay. We're going to let that one sit right there. And let's fold this card. Well, where's my wax? Oh, there it is. Oh, I got that green I need to do something with too. Okay, let's bring this back. Move that for a minute. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, we got a page full of woo! Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, don't squeeze your balloons. Oh, good grief. I'm gonna have to go find something to clean up. Oh, good grief, y'all. I don't even know what to say. But I don't have a towel out here, so I'm gonna have to go in the house and get one. A big one. Sorry. Okay. I'm glad my computer's way up high and not down on the table. So there's always something to be grateful for, right? Uh, Y'all are just going to have to listen to the dog bark because I'm not letting him in right now. Got it all over the floor. At least it's not gesso. Keep telling myself that. Could be worse. It could be gesso. Um, Sorry about this. It's just kind of been my day. Maybe I shouldn't have even come on at all. Oh, Becky, I got a beautiful card from you today. Thank you so much. That brightened my day. And I, inside it was a nice, helpful tip, and I appreciate that too. And you're right. If it doesn't go good, just cut it up and make cards with it. Oh, okay. The rest is just going to have to wait because it seeps down under this wallpaper. The wallpaper is not a big deal, but underneath it is paper, and it would I have to undo everything if I to get that off. So that's just gonna have to wait until we get through. Thanks, Tanya. I need some hugs today. Oh, I'm a little wet, Tanya. At least, and I agree. I'm very grateful it's not just. Oh, thank you for staying and waiting on me. Okay. Oh, there's a cute little butterfly. Got real soggy. I'll put him up there and let him dry. Okay, maybe we're not going to do any more of those. Oh. Okay, let's throw that on the floor. I'm teasing. We're going to go ahead and go for it again here. Excuse me. Here's another one we can use. That's right, Becky. Let's just keep on swimming. Okay. Um, I want some leaves on this one too, but I think I'm going to make it be like this. Um, I'm going to put a little bit of black and some gold in with the greens for the leaves this time. Here's the gold. Let's do that one next. And some black. And the black is kind of like the gold. It doesn't look very black until it dries. But I'm just wanting to add a little darkness to the leaves, so it's not going to really matter. Okay. Well, I still have 2 balloons, so we'll just press on here. See if I can. It's hard to make these stems narrow. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little bit. Oh. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you're here. I didn't see you. Come in. I apologize. Well, let me find a clamp thingy. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to move this up here, and we're going to make some flowers. This time I'm going to do some purple. And some red. Am I froze up? Somebody talk to me if I'm not, so I won't worry about it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this metallic blue. Just for something else. And then we'll add a little gold. Because I was using it for acrylic pouring when I made the paint, that's why I put it in there. You can use the glue instead of the Floetrol stuff, but um, the reason I'm using this instead of other paint is just because this is what I saw someone else do. Her version of the same thing that Mags Lockley was doing. Let's try to make some of these really big. Hi, Creative Wings. I'm glad you're here. I think I like that. I don't want to mess with it. I'll doodle over it when it gets done. I mean, later, when it's through, but drying. But um, right now, I think I'm happy with this and this. This one's a little harder to see. There's that one. Let's bring this one up. I think I like it too. Alrighty. Let me move this out of the way. And this one. I'm not sure where to put it. Okay. Now I want to use up the rest of that paint on something. So let's we'll just pull out another piece of paper. Woo! Now it's going to be a big mess. And do some. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this one here and hope I don't bust it open like I did the last one. Alrighty. And let's do some with it with some of these too. I'm about to use up all this paint. Okay. Here's what this looks like. It has to dry and then we can go back and doodle on it. But I think they're pretty. I think they're pretty. Okay. Now then I gotta clean all these things off and marbled circles. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I like them. They're pretty, aren't they? Okay. Let me find a paper towel here. Okay. I need to do some more acrylic pouring and use this up. But bluegrass green, that's this one. Thank you, Ruby. When Hannah and I did this pouring, it was, I think we've poured twice, I think. One time I did it, made a video. The other time I didn't make a video because she was doing it with me and she didn't want to be in a video. So I'm glad you like them, Sherry. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on. Oh, there's something caught in there. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Well, all right. There's some more. Something keeping it from shutting all the way. All right. Maybe it'll work now. There we go. This is blue. Wow, that one doesn't want to. Okay. Because it's got glue, when it sticks up here, it's pretty gluey. Use the stick for this one. Almost done, y'all. That's the problem with this kind of project. It takes more time to get it up, get it out, and put it up than you actually play with it, unless you're doing a bunch of pours. And I didn't have room to put a bunch of them out tonight, so we didn't do a bunch. But okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let me go get rid of these outside so I don't accidentally have another mess. everything works fine. What's the wonder for? It's just the way the girl I watched did it. Okay. Next time I do that, I will probably try it without water in the balloons. We'll see. Okay. Everybody still here? Y'all ready to do a pick 10? Have I made a mess long enough that we can go ahead and do that? Okay. Let me get my sticks. And figure out which journal I'm going to work in. Okay. I'm going to work in this little junky junk journal here. It's because I don't want to worry about gessoing anything. And I think I'm going to just glue this down and leave it here. I'll just work on top of it. See if there's any more that needs to be. Glued down, and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay, is everybody ready? Oh, well, Linda, I'm glad you can do some art tonight. It does help. It sure does. Now, oh, there it is. I'm so grateful, Linda. I'm so glad everything's good. I need something underneath here because that's pokey up. Let me see what I can find. Just a sec. Okay. I'll put something over this book and stick it under there. Have y'all seen this book? Thomas Gray, Philosopher Cat. Thomas Gray, Philosopher Cat is a philosophical fireside tale wrapped lightly around a mathematical problem, revealing scholarly life and attitudes at a well-known English college. It spins the clever story of Thomas Gray, the curiously named female cat who found herself, still more curiously, at Cambridge University helping a historian of mathematics with his research. With a distinct bite and a strong sense of place, Philip J. Davis's witty tale ranges from the absurd and fanciful to the contemplative. Anyway, I haven't read it yet, but it looks interesting. We'll put some wax paper over it so I don't mess it up. Okay, how many people are going to play along? So we know how many to wait on when we're working. Mary and Linda and Sue and Danny. So 4, 5. Okay, well, good. Let's get going. First stick says finger paint. Finger paint. So I guess you can use gesso or paint or anything you want. What? Okay, Linda. I won't wait on you're ready, but we'll hope we give you plenty of time. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of these paints out and then mess around with my fingers or my finger. I have to remember if I dry this, there's plastic back here, So I'm gonna have to try to do this without getting it too wet, because I can't use the heat gun. Oh, wow, too much. I'm not going to worry too much if it gets over there, because that's not this page, and I can go over it with whatever I do when I get to that page. See, I just said I didn't need to use too much paint so it would dry, and here I am with a ton of paint. And I really want, okay, I need a bigger book. This one's letting the pages curl around it. All right, we'll stick this under there instead of the philosopher cat. There we go. I really want a little more of this light green up here, so we're just going to go ahead and hope that we can do whatever's next over still wet paint, because, or maybe I'll try drying it from a long ways off, and maybe it won't heat up too bad. Oh, I lost Chad again. Y'all still there? Okay. We're just doing a pick 10, Sherry. It takes us long enough that I hate to try to do 12 prompts. You can you don't have to do it in a journal. You can do it just on a board like Becky does her 30 dozen. That'll be just fine. That's what I did the last 4 weeks, was do it on something so I could cut out artist trading coins. But I've got my 4 things done, so I'm back to doing it in a book tonight. Oh, come on, stay put. That's a great idea, Becky. Let me get another piece of paper and see if we can pick some of this up. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Doesn't look as pretty now, though, because some of the stuff's peeking through. But it's just going to be the way it is. In fact, that one looks better. Oh, well. Okay, I think. Hi, Bootsy. We just started to pick 10. If you want to join us, the first prompt was finger paint. That's as far as we've gotten. Oh, did I mess up my page? Oh, I did. Okay, not happy about that. Okay. Hi, Spanky. I'm glad to see you. Oh, that sounds fun, Bootsy. Button tassels. Hope you're gonna do. I hope you got a video on that. I'd like to know how to make button tassels. Or you could make a video if you don't have one already. Okay, I am going to draw this a little bit. I can't draw it too much because of the, oh, that came off. That's not good. Let's see if we can get some. Okay. It'll probably be covered up anyway. Well, we would love it if you want to play along, Spanky. We all had our first time sometime. We're just glad you're here. Okay, everybody's ready except me. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay, let's go to number 2. This one says napkin. Number 2 is napkin. So let me decide a napkin. What napkin do I want to use? Maybe I'll use some of these sea creatures. That looks kind of underwatery. I have 2 different ones. Not sure what to use. I think I'm just going to use this one. Come on. Sometimes they come apart real easy and sometimes they do not. This one can't decide if it wants to be easy or not. Okay, here we go. Trying to decide. I think I'm just going to put the napkin over the whole thing because a lot of the green will come through. Okay. But now I've got to put some glue down. Okay. Boy, you're fast, Ruby. And my wet glue is in the house. Okay. I'm just going to dump a little of this on there because That's what I can do right now. What did I say about not wanting to get my page wet? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Alrighty. I'm just going to do this. But I don't want it to stick to my... There we go. And I'm just pressing it down because I don't really want to go to the trouble to put anything on top of it. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and do this a little bit. Now it's stuck to my finger. Okay, that's just a bust right there. We'll cover it up with something later. Ah, that's my philosophy. If you mess it up, you just cover it up with something later. We're only on prompt 2. Yes, kind of like that, Spanky. Sorry, I didn't see your question. Okay. Hi, Jackie. So glad to see you here. We're doing a pick 10. We've done 2 prompts so far. Finger paint was number 1, and napkin was number 2. So after finger painting and then napkining, here's where I am. Mary's ready. Is everybody else ready and I just missed it? Spanky's refused to wear glasses? No, it's fine to catch up. That's fine. Just do some finger painting and throw a napkin down on it while it's still wet. That's what I did. Well, I added some glue because I dried it a little bit. I wasn't thinking, but it would work if you finger paint and then throw a napkin down on top of it real quick. Oh, there's my pen. I feel like I'm constantly searching for this pen, but I don't want to lose it. Okay, are we most of us ready for number 3? Is everybody ready? Hi, Peckerdie. It's good to see you. You can watch quietly. That's fine. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. I think everybody's ready. Did I count good? Okay, number 3 says use masking tape. If you don't have masking tape, you can use any kind of tape you got. You can use masking tape that you've turned into washi tape. Or you can use pretty masking tape. Or you can use washi tape. And if you don't, use some kind of tape. Put down some kind of tape. How's that for specific? Masking tape. I've got some masking tape somewhere. Okay, I've got blue masking tape. And I've got this green design. And then I've just got plain old masking tape. And I think I'm going to make a border with this plain masking tape. And then that'll give me a place to do something to cover it up later. So that's my plan with masking tape. If I can find where it starts. I'm just going to be boring and just make a border with it. Except it's messed up here. Okay. Let's see if we can try that again. I'm going to go off the edges a little bit just because it'll be easier to cut it later than it is to get it on there perfect. I went a little over off the edge there. See if I can take it up. Since I'm covering that up anyway, it won't be a big deal. Okay. Alrighty. Now that I'm just going to go ahead and trim off the extra. Hopefully I'll get another kind of paint here in a little bit or something that I can do to that masking tape. Okay, Suze and Becky and Danny are all ready. Oh, my stuff is coming up from the one behind. Well, Hopefully it'll glue itself back down. Let me put these up. Okay, Suze and Becky and Danny and Mary and Ruby and Ruth are all ready. So Linda said not to wait on her. And I've already forgotten who was going to catch up. Jackie. Maybe it's Jackie who's going to catch up. Okay. Spanky's on number 2. Okay. Well, let's just wait a minute and let them have a chance to kind of catch up. I'm not in a really huge hurry to finish because I don't have anything specific planned for after this. So, and Di's ready to watch the next prompt. That's good. We like to have people watching the prompts too. Okay, Jackie, we won't wait on you. When Spanky's ready, we'll go. How about that? Hopefully you'll be close behind. Whew. Tell you, we keep having days in the 50s and then days in the 80s and days in the 50s. It's like back and forth, back and forth. Summer, winter, summer and fall, summer and fall. Just about the time you think it's really going to be fall, we have another one of those hot days. Uh-oh, there's one I didn't cut off. Well, I thought I did, but I didn't. I'm ready for it to just go ahead and be fall. How many did y'all see the video in my Facebook group about the fabric square swap? I'm hoping that it'll be something a lot of people will want to do, and we can do it again every 2 or 3 months, so that we can, have more than one. So that more people might want to make a fabric journal. I'm really enjoying my fabric journal. Well, good. I'm glad. I think it will be fun. No, use whatever part of the napkin you want, Sherry. It just says use the napkin. Are you in my Facebook group, Danny? My Facebook group, I was thinking you were, but I'm not positive. I sometimes get people who are in Becky's group, and I think they're in my group. Okay, well, you sign up where I posted the video. You just comment under it. If you want to if you're willing to send internationally or to Canada, or if you only want to send to the US, and then you make sure your name and address is in the Happy Mail file and you're signed up, just comment below that where I posted that video, where I posted a sign up for it. It should be in the files. If you go to the Facebook group and look in the files, it'll say Fabric Square. What? Yes, I fed him. Okay. It'll say Fabric Square Swap, and you can sign up there. Well, you comment not on the file itself, but on the post in the group. Does that make sense? If you look for the post where I posted the file and comment on that post, then I'll put you in the file. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Spanky, are you ready yet? I've been gabbing and I didn't notice whether you said you were ready or not. Okay. We're going to go on to the second group and pick one out of there. Oh, I'll use masking tape above the other ones. That would not be good. Okay. Use curved lines. And you can make your curved lines any way you want to with anything you want to. So if you want to draw them or paint them, or you have some washi tape, you want to make curved lines out of washi tape, or if you want to stamp something with circles, that would be curved lines. I think I'm going to, if I can find it. I have a somewhere down here. Here we go. This is a stamp I made out of fun foam. It was that sticky back fun foam, and I just put it on a piece of cardboard. Those are curved lines, and so I'm going to stamp with that. Oh, so now I got to find me some paint. I think I'm going to do this and make it look like it's seaweed coming up, maybe. Don't know if it'll really look that way, but that's what we're going to pretend it looks like when I get done. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of this metallic phthalo green from Artist Loft and a little bit of this green Craftsmart metallic paint so that they won't all look the same. Now I need a little brayer. If I can find it. Okay. Okay, we're going to start right down here at the bottom. Well, that didn't work all that great, but we're just going to go ahead and do it again because this is what we've got. If I'm going to mess up the bottom of the page, I might as well mess up the whole page. Oh, that's the way I should have done it. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Maybe I can go over that at the bottom again. Doing it this way. It does make a difference how you roll it on. Hi, Mark. How are you feeling? Are you getting any better? Been praying for you. Oh, my. Oh. Doctor appointment in the morning. Okay. Well, that's a mess. That's a mess. That's a mess. Okay. I'm not very happy at the moment. Um, oh, good grief, I've got it all over me. Okay, let's go to another page in my book here. Let's get okay. We're gonna call that cleaned up as good as we can here. Let's move this out of the way. You went and got 2 tubes of your favorite blue? Is that what you're saying, Lisa? It's always a good idea to get 2 of something when you use it a lot. Oh, that blue, yeah. Well, good. The cobalt, yes, I love that. I love that. Oh, goodness. Messy hands, messy hands. Okay. And I just missed right there. Didn't print there at all. I just now noticed that. And that looks really bad. Oh, well, too late. I think I used mine all up, Lisa. I was going to get it and show everybody. No, here it is. I forgot. I bought some more too. It's Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue. That's my favorite color. It's Lisa's favorite color too. Okay. Don't be hard on yourself, Bootsy. You can only do what you can do. You want it to be fun. You don't want to make it a job. Um, I told myself I was going to do a video every day in August because a lot of people do a video every day. Well, that was very hard, and then life intervened, and I absolutely couldn't do it. So I know what it's like, but don't be so hard on yourself. We're happy to see videos whenever you post them. Okay, is everybody ready? Now that I've got my weird curved lines on here, I need something else. This is a metallic phthalo green. This is the metallic cobalt blue that Lisa was talking about. This is the green and the blue. They're both kind of a greenish blue. This one's more green and this one's more blue. Does that make sense? So metallic phthalo green and metallic cobalt blue. Those are my two favorite colors. That and copper. You give me those two in copper and I'll be happy girl. Yeah, you need that too. Oh, it's a good color. Oh, yeah, I love copper. I like gold okay, but I like copper even more. I'm going to try to pull up some of this so it'll dry faster and I won't get it all over me. It's not going to be anything that's noticeable. That's for sure because this is just a mess. Okay. Yeah, these two are out quite a bit at when I'm at Michael's. Quite often they don't have them. They'll have them both one week, and the next time you're there, they won't have either one of them, or they'll just have one. Those metallic paints, I think people buy a lot, and they don't restock them as often as they probably should. Hi, Barb. I'm not sure if I said hi to you already. I'm sorry if I didn't. I'm glad you're here. Sometimes the chat stays where I can see everybody, and sometimes it moves fast, and I miss people. Oh yeah, the metallic purple's good too. Yep, yep. I'll get that one and show you. Um, well, am I out of the purple? Yep, I'm out of the purple. I forgot I used it up a couple of weeks ago, and I have not refurbished or replenished. There's also a metallic blue. So there's a metallic blue, cobalt blue, and phthalo green, and then the purple and the copper and the gold. Those are all good. Um, thank you, Barb. You're sweet. But the blues and greens and copper, that's those are my favorites. Look at this, and I've cleaned up. Yes, yeah, I have the white and the black and the bronze too, but I don't like them as much as I like the other ones. That sounds interesting, Becky. Okay, is everybody ready? Well, you need the phthalo green, Lisa. Your collection is not complete until you get it. Okay, Susan's ready and Becky's ready. I know a bunch of you said you were ready earlier, but um, okay, is that everybody? I don't want to leave anybody behind. If somebody needs to continue, I'm mixing them up here, so I will hopefully pick something that we picked last week. Okay, this one says doodle with a paintbrush. Your husband said don't give you ideas. My husband thinks exactly like that. Doodle with a paintbrush is prompt number 5. Okay, doodle with a paintbrush it is. I think I'm going to use this metallic cobalt blue since we've talked so much about it. It's got me wanting to use it. I'm just going to make some dots. I'm not a great doodler, and doodling with a paintbrush is not easy. So I'm going to go simple here. It'll give me a chance to cover this up over here some too. Hi, Eva. I'm glad you're here. Okay, there's my doodling. A great grandson. So cool, Eva. I'm so happy for you. Okay, I'm just going to use up the rest of this paint over here. And I think I'm going to glue this page down because I already taped it kind of down. Whoops. Okay. Now I lost the pen again. That is a story of, here it is. All right, I'm going to let the dog in. Oh, come on, Cubby. Yeah, go lay down. Lay down. Okay, just using up my extra paint, so I'll have the beginnings of a page whenever I decide I want to use this one. Cubby, just lay down and relax. Okay? Just lay down and relax. That's a good idea, Linda. Okay, I got paint all over me, so I'm going to try to clean up a little bit. We're glad you got to do some art, Eva. Of course, cross stitches. I've done that in the past, and I consider that as much art as this. I'm not one of those people who's a strict stickler for what's an art and what's a craft, although I do know there's a difference. My daughter and I are going to be demonstrating spinning on a spinning wheel and on a spindle at a history fair in Palo Duro Canyon um, in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I think it is. That'll be fun. We haven't done that in a couple of years, so. Oh, I hope you can get back to it soon, Mark, but it's more important to just get well. You sound like you've been pretty sick. Okay. Um, everybody ready to move on? 4 already. Okay. Thank you, Janet. Ooh, that's still wet. Okay, 6 ready. I think there's 1 or 2 more. Are there 7 or 8 playing? Oh, I wish you did, Bootsy. A loom is fun. A loom is fun. But they do take up a lot of room, especially a floor loom. I have a floor loom and then I have a rigid heddle loom. And so they're both fun, but they're they work differently, but they both will make fun stuff. So I think there's 8 people playing, Eva. Am I right, Janet, or is it just 7? 8 or 9. Okay. Yeah, I've lost count too. We just try to wait long enough. We cover everybody pretty good. Oh, there's something I was gonna tell y'all tonight or show you, and I can't remember what it was. I guess it wasn't important, but it was something I had on my mind. Okay, 8 are ready. We're gonna call that good since we're not sure if there's 8 or 9. Oh, we need to move on to the third batch here. Okay, this one says use circles. Use circles. Alrighty. Use circles. I think I'm going to use this size circle and this size circle. And I'm going to use this blue. This is the just metallic blue. And I'm going to use this green that's a metallic green. Okay. I don't think I want my circles to go outside my border. So I'm just going to stop there with the big circles. And now we'll do the smaller ones. These don't show up as much. This paint is not as thick. That's okay. Rose, I'm so glad to see you. I'm sorry you're having eye trouble tonight, but I'm glad you were able to pop in, at least for a little bit. Okay. I'm going to try to dry a little bit again. Thanks. I'm enjoying it. You know me, blue and green. That's my thing. Okay, now then I'm going to try to get this paint off in my book. Oh, hubby. Sorry, buddy. You're just in the way. Thank you. Thank you for moving. Thank you for moving. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on. See if I can move this over here. Go ahead and put it on these pages. Let's see if we can. Oh, that's not. This green paint just doesn't work as good. That's all right. We're using it up. Okay. $11 playing along. Wow. Cool, Janet. Thank you. Okay. If you don't have one of these yet, you need to get you a book that you can just paint in. And you can use it as a wipe off book, or you can, be more, what would you call it? You can be, more deliberate than that. Some of my pages are deliberate and some of them are not, but it's fun to have. I haven't decided yet. Whoever started that was doing it, and they were saying you can take those pages out and give them to people, or take them out and use them in collage. But I'm enjoying having the book. I'm not sure if I'll take mine out or not. Hi, Nancy. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. That's right. Less waste with a paint book. That's right. And you can, just turn it into an art journal when you get finished, or it could just be a painty paper book. A very good plan, except when you decide to use that book to make your pick 10. And yeah. So far, I haven't done that, but I wouldn't put it past me. Thank you, Nancy. Use them for journaling. That's a good idea, Jackie. I just make my pick 10 page and then I'm done, except for the ones that I used for the artist trading coins. Let me get those and show you what those look like. No, sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, where did I put them? Oh, they're there. I know I got junk in your way, don't I? I'm sorry. Lay down. It's okay. Okay, these are the last 4 weeks pick 10s that I've done, and I made them into artist trading coins. That's last week's, and this is the one I did the week before that. And this is the one I did the week before that. I wanted them to all be different for my swap. And then this is the first one that I did like this. So I've made my artist trading coins out of them, and now I'm going to use the rest of them for something else, maybe for cards or postcards, or I don't know what yet. Don't know what yet. Okay. Thank you, Rose. A pixie is attacking you, Spanky? Oh, your puppy. Okay. Well, puppy attacks are usually fun. Oh, she's 3 now. Well, sometimes they all act like puppies. Mine's 9, and sometimes he still acts like a puppy. So thank you, Mitz. I'm going to draw a little bit more till everybody's ready, and then we'll move on. Okay, 9 are ready, so let's move on. This one says draw stars. Draw stars. We're on fire tonight. Okay. Draw stars. Well, I'm going to see if I can use this little gold Uniball Signo pen to draw some stars. I don't know if it'll work or not. Well, I'm getting some, so. We're going to call it good. Let's see. My stars are definitely not perfect. But that's okay, right? We're going to say it's okay. They're on here. That's what's important. Okay. I'm about to think that's enough. Bye, Rose. I hope you are able to rest. Okay. I lost chat again. I don't know what happens. Hey, Barb's ready. Anybody else ready? Four are ready. All right. Four down and seven to go. No. Not really. I think we said 8 or 9, right? I don't know why 11 was in my head. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're almost there. Mm. Last Monday, I showed y'all the gift that Rose sent me for my birthday, and in it there was a little what she called a pocket card, and I think that's what we're going to do for our swap in my Facebook group in December. Um, I haven't got a video ready to show that to you yet, but I'm just letting you know that that will be a swap, kind of like the fabric square swap, where we will only swap with one person. So you'll only have to make one. I don't think the holidays are a time to do swaps where you have to do a bunch of stuff. So just giving you a heads up on that. I'll be trying to get that out there in the next week or so everybody can have a heads up on it. Okay, everybody's ready. Okay, all 11 are, oh, there are 11. Okay, so I wasn't making it up. Use arrows, it says. Use arrows. So what kind of arrows do I want to use? I have some arrows stamps somewhere that I got thinking I would use them on the jelly plate, but I don't think I've used them on the jelly plate yet. So I'm not sure if they're in my toy box, but I don't see them anywhere else either. So I'm going to look down here and see if I can find them. If I can't, I'll come up with something else for arrows. Nope, I don't see them. Okay, so we may be just drawing some arrows. With what? Um, find this. All right, I'm just going to draw some arrows. Okay, I think that's my arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. No, maybe I'll do one more here. I feel like that. Okay. One more. Once you get started, you just can't stop, like potato chips. Okay, Holly's ready. Hi, Holly. I'm sorry I missed you when you came in. I'm so glad you're here and playing along. I didn't know you were even in here. Good grief. I feel bad, but I'm glad I saw you now. Okay, that some of that is soaked into the napkin, and so I'm going to have to go back and give them a second coat here. I think some of these are just not going to show up very good, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Dinner's important. Hey, I need some kind of focal point on this. We got to get something in the next two. Hopefully, there will be something with a focal point. I got a little butterfly here that almost drowned when I made my water balloon mess. Maybe I'll get to use it. I don't know. Everything's finally beginning. Well, not that. I was gonna say everything's finally beginning to be dry, but there's still some goopy parts of that blue paint. Okay, those of you who came in late, while we're waiting, I want to show you what we did at the beginning. Sorry. Oh, goodness. I apologize. And there's those. And then there's the envelope for that big card. And then there's another one that I just happen to have, and so I painted it too. And then we did just a page with some balloon dots on them to make flowers. Okay, everybody's ready. This one says use a brad. Excuse me. Yeah, those are made with balloons, little water balloons. Thanks. Use a brad is what's next. You can just use one and put one thing down, and that could be your focal point that you use a brad to put on. Or you could put a bunch of brads on if you want to and do a bunch of things. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. Okay, Sherry and Holly don't have brads. All right, we'll just do something else. We can, let me pick another one, and then you can either use a brad or you can use this one. Drip watery paint. There you go. Use a brad or drip some paint. Either one. I'm going to use a brad. I'm not in the mood to drip paint today. I've made enough drips today. I have these that I got it Tuesday morning. So I think that's what I'm going to use. So we will see what I think about that. Yeah. Well, good grief. Let's just cut it with some scissors and be done with it. All right. A brad, one of these little things here that you put stuff down on your page with. You can use a brad or you can drip paint, whichever one you want. Oh, good grief. There we go. We've got some copper and some gold and some silver-ish stuff. So now I went through my other page here with the brad. So I'm going to have to put a butterfly or something to cover that up on this side. But I like that. I wonder if I should just do one or if I should do one in each corner. That might be too much. Although these are kind of fun and cute. So what do y'all think? Should I do one in this corner too? I think I'm I think I'm going to. Holly says yes. So all right. Yeah, I like that. Yep, I like the two too. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Those are packaged nicely, so you can put them back together, and they're not just reliant on this to keeping them in there. I found some things that you have to, if you don't have that piece of paper, they just go everywhere. So that's really nice. Good job, Tim. I don't always approve of everything, but I like that. Okay. Yes, you have clout, Holly. You sure do. Okay. We've got one, two, three ready. All righty. Janet likes the two too. Okay, we're covered. If Holly and Janet like it, I'm happy. Of course, I know I could always come in and add a focal point later if I don't get a focal point. Nothing says you have to stop with the 10th prompt if you want to keep going. So, thank you, Spanky. I'm glad you like it. So, we got 7 ready now. All right. Okay. So, that's 9 now. Thank you for keeping me up to date, Janet, because the only way I can keep up is when you keep posting 3 ready, 5 ready, 6 ready. That helps me a lot. Thank you. You can do anything you want, Lisa. I did a Christmas one and a Thanksgiving one and then a couple of other ones, but you can do whatever you want. It's not, I didn't put a theme to it. You can make your own theme. You can do, 4 Christmas ones or 2 Halloween and 2 Christmas or 1 Halloween and 2 Thanksgiving and a Christmas or whatever you want to do. Or they don't even have to be holiday related at all. Just whatever your spirit moves you to do. Well, I understand. I'm not a big Halloween person myself, but I wouldn't be offended if somebody sent me one because not everybody knows that about me. So, so I wouldn't worry about that. Some people, may not be into Christmas, and but I think everybody understands that people don't always know that about you. So I wouldn't fret about it. I would just do whatever you want to do. Okay. Waiting on one more. Okay, there we go. Now for our last one. Let's see what we got here. This one says use a trivit for a stamp. That specifically means this. Not everybody has this. I understand that. So I'm going to pick another one to go along with it, kind of like we did on the last one where you had use a brad or drip watery paint. We're going to use a trivit for a stamp or use gel pens. So hopefully you'll have one or the other of those two. I'm going to use the trivit for a stamp. I was going to show y'all, I got this glove. It's a, a hot pad glove. But I cannot use this thing in the oven. Everything slides out of my hand, so it's not good for that. So I brought it out here. So I'm going to use it instead of the trivit just because I haven't used it yet. And I want to see what it looks like. I went ahead and left it in glove form because I thought then maybe I could, control how much pressure I put. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. We will find out right now. So I think I'm going to do white for this. And then I'm really going to need to come up with some kind of focal point for it. So I don't know what that will be. Okay, now then, how do I put it on here? Because I don't want to just dip it in it. Okay, let's use this. Well, they don't really look a whole lot like hearts, but it does make some sort of a something. Oh, but I got it on my thing. I don't really want it on there. Okay, let's see if we can be more specific about where we put it. Oh dear. Right now, I'm wishing I had decided to, whatever was it next, to use gel pens. Okay. Well, I think that it's sort of a something textural, but I don't think it's exciting. Let's clean this off a little bit. Okay. Now, what kind of focal point should I put on it since I'm finished with my prompts? I can now do whatever I want. I like it. Maybe words. Maybe it just needs some words. Sometimes you don't have to have a focal point. Just some words is good. Okay. Trying to think what words I've got out here I can put on there. Um, okay. There's probably not anything in this magazine that will work, but this is the magazine that comes out if you get our newspaper. Well, yeah, I think that's probably where it comes from. But I thought I might could find some words somewhere in here. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. You just removed your masking tape. There you go. I can't wait to see what it looks like, Becky. Authentic beef tamales. That's probably not the kind of words that we want to put on here, but it sounds good. Let's see. So far, I'm not having much luck. A bird, a butterfly, or a dragonfly. Yes, I agree. I agree. Oh, look at the sweet babies, though. Maybe it needs a sweet baby. Those are cute. Well, there's a boy with his pig. Right there. Oh, look at that. Look at her. Isn't she adorable? Kissing her pig. Oh, I don't want to put that on there, but it's cute. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the dragonfly thing. Because you know I love dragonflies. Let me get out my little box of wooden goodies because that's where my dragonfly is. I haven't stamped with him yet, so. Mary was showing the new things she's jelly plating with. I was like, I've got those. I've got those. When she did this, I was like, I've got that, but I've never used them. Isn't that terrible? I've also got this, which might be fun. Let's see, where is the... Here she is. A little fairy. Isn't she cute? So I could do a dragonfly and a fairy. Trying to decide. How about a dandelion? That would be cute. I don't have a dandelion. I would have to actually do something, with real paint. Oh. I kind of like her. But she does need something to be, she could be sitting on But then you don't know what she's looking at. That won't work. We're going to just do the dragonfly because it's easier. Yeah, I'm going to stamp it. That's what I'm going to do. Because I want to be able to use him over and over, so I don't want to just put him down and be a one-time deal. And trying to decide what color I want to stamp him. I'm thinking like purple. Or maybe this dark blue that's just a little bit here. Let me see what I've got in purple, because I kind of like that idea. All right, put that drop. There we go. Okay, change my mind. I'm going to use copper because I love copper, and I think it'll show up pretty on here. But I got to get rid of this white. Let's put it on here. I'm just going to picking up a little of that green that was underneath it. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm actually picking up some of the dried paint, and it's transferring onto this page. I love it. I'll have to show you when I get it done. I didn't realize you can't see it, but it really looks cool. Okay. Doesn't that look cool? Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to do copper. And I'm not going to use that one because it is got all kinds of stuff in it. Oh, we'll just use this. Let me get rid of some of this other stuff out of the way, so I have actual room to work. Okay. Okay. Now then. want to make sure I got enough paint on here that it really transfers, because the first time you use these things, the paint really kind of goes down inside them. I mean, it soaks in, and they don't always transfer the whole pattern. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. We'll just hope it works. Oh no, that did not work. Well, that's disappointing. I guess there's just too much texture on the page for it to really work. So we'll just add some more paint and try again, because why not? Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Maybe after it dries, I can outline it and it'll look more like a dragonfly. Let's see if we can move this. All righty. See if we can stamp some dragonflies in here. Good night, Danny. Oh, that one looks pretty good. See, it's working a lot better on here. Let's see if I can get this one right back. There we go. Let's see if we can get one coming in too. Okay, we're going to make this one going down. All right. There's my painty paper book. Dragonfly paper. I like that. Now I just need a extra something to stamp off on here. See if we can clean it up a little bit. Just okay. We're going to call that cleaned off enough. Good night, Nicole. I didn't even realize you were here. I'm sorry. I'm glad you were here. I'm sorry you're leaving. Oh, goodness. I apologize. I hate it when I miss people. Thank you for coming. Yeah, you need a dragonfly now. We all need everything, don't we, Eva? I found this at Hobby Lobby. Not sure where Mary got hers, but I got mine at Hobby Lobby. Let me get a. Okay. I'm just going to spray her off on the back of this. Move that. Get that out of the way so I can actually work here. I hope I'm not getting stuff on the front of it. Nope. Okay. Just want to be sure. Thank you, Holly. Good night, Mary. You're probably long gone. I didn't realize you were leaving too. Yeah, well, I hope you can find them. They have a bunch of. Uh-oh. Losing sticks. They have a bunch of them, different ones. Oh, this brayer always comes apart. Need to just glue that in, I guess. Just been afraid to do that. Because it always comes out like that. Okay, I'm just going to. We'll just do it, and we're not going to be any worse off if it doesn't work. What do you use to get glue off your fingertips? Oh. Yeah, I guess it does depend on what kind of glue. I don't usually have glue that won't wash off. Sometimes a baby wipes enough. Good night, Jackie. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you had fun. I had fun too. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you'll all post them tomorrow. I would love to see them. Oh, Fabri-Tac. That's a little stickier glue than what I usually use. Okay, I'm going to leave that one laying up there to dry. Good night, Suze. I think I'm going to be getting off here in just a minute too. this was really all I had planned for tonight, and it's been a long day, so I'm kind of needing to go to bed early tonight. But I like my page. I think it turned out pretty good. When it dries, I'll outline that dragonfly in black, and I think it'll pop out a little bit better. I'm glad you had fun, Linda. I enjoyed having everybody come over to visit and play with the art. That was fun. Well, I am gonna say good night, folks. God bless you all, and I hope you all sleep well and have a great day tomorrow. Bye bye.